Hey everyone, this is Michael of the Round Number One YouTube channel. Welcome back to the channel. I haven't been active on this channel for about 11 days, so I apologize for that. I've been very busy in my personal life. I'll let you know the details in the next week or so. I got some very exciting news regarding on what's going on in my life and how it will contribute to Round Number One in a fantastic way. So stay tuned for that news. I want to start off with some significant news announced this past Thursday. WrestleMania 42 will no longer occur in New Orleans in 2026. WrestleNomics was the first to report this information. Although no specific reason was provided for the change, the organization and WWE indicated that WrestleMania 42 will be held in the city at a later date. Additionally, New Orleans is set to host Money in the Bank in 2026. The Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation and WWE confirmed this in a statement to USA Today Sports on Thursday. In a joint statement with WWE, the Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation said, and I quote, "The Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation and WWE are working closely with our friends at TKO to expand our long-standing partnership, which will include UFC 318 on July 19, 2025, Money in the Bank in 2026, and WrestleMania, which will move from its currently scheduled 2026 timeframe to a future year." So where in the world is WWE going to host their flagship event in 2026? In addition to the two-night stadium event in 2026, WWE planned to bring Raw, SmackDown, NXT Stand Deliver, regular NXT Download show, the WWE Road event, and the 2026 Hall of Fame ceremony to New Orleans, and host various community outreach events. That said, I envision 4 to 5 locations to host WrestleMania in 2026, and the shows and events, community outreach events associated with WrestleMania weekend. These locations could be London, Saudi Arabia, Las Vegas, yes, again, and Indianapolis, which is a city in Indiana. My wildcard choices include Mexico, Italy, France, and Japan. Let's start off with Saudi Arabia. From a business perspective, hosting WrestleMania 42 in Saudi Arabia could be a significant revenue opportunity for WWE and TKO Group in 2026. WWE allegedly receives $50 million from the Saudi government General Authority of Entertainment for 2 shows per year. I don't know if WrestleMania counts as one of the 2 events under the deal with Saudi Arabia. However, it's important to note that the 2026 Royal Rumble will occur in Riyadh. Although it's currently planned as a 1-day event, there's a potential for it to become a 2-day affair. Hosting WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia and the various events tied to WrestleMania week and weekend could be problematic for foreign tourists due to the many rules and regulations. Spending a week in Riyadh or Jeddah can be challenging, as alcohol consumption is prohibited, male and female tourists must dress modestly, and they would likely be hotel bound for the week outside of planned WWE itinerary for WWE superstars and their families and staff. Public displays of affection, such as holding hands, are not allowed, and taking photography could even lead to legal trouble. In addition, cursing in public is illegal. The good news is that foreign tourists can now share rooms without proof of marriage in Riyadh and Jeddah, as long as they provide ID. Therefore, while hosting WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia is possible, it would likely create significant logistical challenges for the WWE. It will only happen if WWE is offered $100 million for WrestleMania alone, in my opinion. London has two stadiums that could host WrestleMania 42: Old Trafford, the home of Manchester United, and Wembley Stadium, which is a newer venue that opened in 2007 on the site of the old Wembley Stadium, which closed in 2003. The original Wembley hosted SummerSlam in 1992. If WrestleMania returns to London, it will take place at Wembley Stadium for 2 nights. The good news is Wembley is available for booking in April 2026. London's mayor, Sadiq Khan, is committed to bringing WrestleMania to the city. Last year, Triple H and WWE President Nick Khan met with the mayor to discuss how to make this event a reality. Mayor Khan is ambitious about the economic and cultural benefits that major sporting events can bring to London. WrestleMania 42 in London is a strong possibility, and I would definitely bet on it. Las Vegas might host WrestleMania 42 again. Drafting a quick contract seems straightforward for the city and WWE TKO. The town must ensure it can build another escalator, as access from Allegiant Stadium was challenging for attendees. It would be less of a hassle to organize WrestleMania at a venue the WWE recently used compared to the daunting task of planning the logistics for an event in London within a year. If Las Vegas does end up hosting WrestleMania 42, I expect an announcement to be made in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Indianapolis, which of course is a city in Indiana, is a strong possibility due to the partnership between WWE and Indiana Sports Corporation. Indianapolis is already familiar territory for the WWE. The contract is finalized and WWE knows the logistics, making it an easy transition. This announcement could come as early as this weekend or possibly next week. As for Mexico, the renovated Azteca Stadium is set to reopen in March in preparation for the 2026 World Cup. This tournament will be hosted in multiple countries, including Canada, Mexico, and the United States. From June 11th to June 19th, 2026, Azteca Stadium, the most enormous in Latin America, is the third largest football stadium in the Americas and ranks as the 11th largest in the world with 87,523 spectators. Now, the WWE has never held WrestleMania in 3 North American countries. It has only occurred in the United States and Canada. This presents a unique opportunity for WWE to create history. Recently, WWE staff visited Mexico to explore business opportunities with the newly acquired AAA promotion, and they might have secured this stadium as a potential site that PLE can be held in. And by the way, it's being renamed from Azteca Stadium to a different name, but I'll totally butcher the pronunciation if I said it. Okay, moving on. San Siro in Milan, I hope I said that right, is a renowned stadium and historic stadium in Italy. It's home to AC Milan and Inter Milan and has hosted numerous international matches, World Cup games, and Champions League finals. Additionally, San Siro is a popular venue for concerts and other large-scale events with a seating capacity of 80,010. The Stade de France, located in Saint Denis, just north of Paris, is a premier venue renowned for its large capacity and ability to host prominent international and local artists with the ability to accommodate over 80,000 spectators. This stadium has been the site of numerous concerts featuring top artists from France and worldwide. It can also be adapted to various events, including concerts. The Tokyo Dome. The Tokyo Dome is often regarded as the premier venue in Japan due to its large capacity and all-weather indoor setting. Other notable venue include the Nissan Stadium in Yokohama, which is a open air stadium. I don't envision WrestleMania ever being held in Japan, primarily because arranging accommodations could be challenging. However, as demonstrated during the Olympics, Japan has modernized to make international visitors more comfortable. WrestleMania in Japan could be an exciting experience for fans, and from a business perspective could generate a significant profit with proper planning. An international WrestleMania will require more than a year of preparation. On the other hand, London has a strong chance of hosting an event, as serious discussions about this have been going on since 2024, possibly even earlier. So which location will host WrestleMania 42 in 2026? I think it will be Las Vegas once again, specifically at Allegiant Stadium. This stadium is the premier venue for live events in the United States. I also believe that WWE is likely to return to Las Vegas to utilize the Spear. If WWE chooses Las Vegas for WrestleMania 42, I'm confident that the Spear will host the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame ceremony, along with episodes of Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, as well as other live events such as the Undertaker live show and another roast of WrestleMania, hopefully hosted by Bill Burr this time. Now, according to Dave Meltzer, WWE is facing two major obstacles for hosting WrestleMania in Las Vegas next year. According to Dave Meltzer, in the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter, a concert is scheduled at Allegiant Stadium on WrestleMania weekend, April 11th to 12th, which limits setup time. Stadium management has tried to change the concert date, but promoters refuse to negotiate due to their contract. Second, while the Las Vegas Convention Center is available, it lacks enough space for the event because part of it is already booked for another event. WWE may need to use less space or consider moving to a different location, with Mandalay Bay being the best option. So it looks like WWE is faced with a situation where they need to embrace flexibility and innovation, and embrace innovation as well, so they can overcome these obstacles to deliver an unforgettable experience for fans next year, should they choose to go to Las Vegas. So with that being said, I just came on here just to talk about WrestleMania 42, moving on from New Orleans. I wish I had a more longer episode for you guys, but I've been very busy, and you'll find out why I have been busy in the upcoming weeks. And why I've been busy will result in a lot of good things happening for the future of round number one here on YouTube and possibly outside of YouTube. So with that being said, this is Michael. I'll catch you guys later. Oh yeah, and don't forget, tonight is Saturday night's main event. If you don't have NBC, if you don't have Peacock, go on our YouTube channel, Round Number One YouTube channel. Click on the post tab. There's a link, an official link from WWE. We're not supporting piracy. You can watch Saturday night's main event through that link. And tomorrow is Battleground on Netflix internationally and on Peacock. So there's a nice wrestling weekend for us set up for this weekend. So enjoy it, as I will be too. And I'll see you on the next upload. Thank you and goodbye.